He's back to winning ways.
Bullock's got a problem.
Pulling up out of the race. Razgatlioglu wins it. Nicolo Bulliger from the race lead. The Netherlands' famous cycle routes, waterways and all roads lead to the TT circuit Assen for the 33rd staging of the Pirelli Dutch round.
Bulliger catches traffic from Bassani and Razgatlioglu. Both of those were given a penalty for slow riding in Superpole and impeding Bulliger. Look at the anger and the frustration.
7 years on from brother Alex's first pole at the same venue here in Assen, Sam Lowes takes his first pole position in WorldSBK. Good start from Nicolo Bulliger from the middle of the front row. Flying start as well from the second row. The grid from Andrea Locatelli will get amongst the Ducatis into the first turn. Petrucci's coming from a distance back as well. And it's Andrea Locatelli who cuts his way through from the second row of the grid. He will lead Nicolo Bulliger. Bulliger tries to recover and does so. Petrucci is aggressive on Bautista, moves him out of the way. But Razgatlioglu is going to be the latest rider to capture Bautista as a prisoner, and that means Toprak is now up into 5th place. Slowest corner on the circuit, 60 kilometres an hour. Toprak Razgatlioglu gets alongside Danilo Petrucci and is through for 4th place. Bautista with a slightly wider line. That will now give him the inside on the switch and the change of direction. Bautista making more great progress. This is looking good for Alvaro Bautista. Razgatlioglu ducks off the final chicane at the end of lap 6 to pull alongside Bautista and then past Sam Lowes under braking in towards turn 1. Immediately leapfrogs from 5th to 3rd. Here goes Bautista. Oh, down goes Bautista and takes out Sam Lowes as well. Real disappointment for Alvaro Bautista. The best speed we've seen from him this season so far. Hasn't been able to find a way through just yet, but on the change of direction, he will lunge down the right-hand of turn 8, and Razgatlioglu finally up into 2nd position. For a jab into turn 5 here on lap 13. There is Razgatlioglu has to stand up the bike. Toprak Razgatlioglu on the grass. Danilo Petrucci is going to make an aggressive pass here for 3rd position. 3rd and 4th positions. Razgatlioglu with the tighter line. Heaviest braking zone on the circuit. Razgatlioglu back through into 3rd. Nicolo Bulliger utterly dominated. He's back to winning ways. Andrea Locatelli 2nd, and Toprak Razgatlioglu can only take 4th place. There is no more historic motorcycling venue. This season commemorates the 100th anniversary of the Dutch TT.
It's really impressive, the form that Bulliger has. The number 11 Ducati is the rider to beat right now in WorldSBK. The damp conditions now are really going to throw a little bit of a spanner in the works though.
Gets underway with our Superpole race. Sam Lowes has run off the circuit, so has Axel Bassani, several riders further down the order. Iannone taking no prisoners, and he's taken part of the bike of Andrea Locatelli as well. Iannone's left the circuit altogether. 0.3 of a second gained in that final sector alone last time around from Toprak Razgatlioglu. He's got more confidence at this stage than Nicolo Bulliger, and the leveller of these damp track conditions. Sam attacking Locatelli, makes his move, unconventional overtaking spot that one.
And he's able to get it down in towards turn 10. Nice clean move that time around.
Bulliger running wide.
Yeah, Bulliger's a little bit. He's got a problem. Bulliger's got a problem. He's going to be out of the race.
Nicolo Bulliger slowing up as they come down the Weinschlang. Pulling up out of the race. The best opportunity for a win against the grain and against adversity here in Assen was always going to be the 10-lap sprint. Razgatlioglu wins it, and with Nicolo Bulliger's mechanical retirement, it is a 12-point swing back in favour of Toprak. 2nd place to Sam Lowes, his first podium in the Superbike World Championship. What had been a routine weekend for Nicolo Bulliger has become a lot more complicated. He must start down in 10th position.
and this is certainly going to be a race where you have to manage those tyres. Toprak Razgatlioglu on pole position, and Michael van der Mark from the middle of the second row of the grid with the harder front tyre and the harder rear tyre.
Race 2 of the Pirelli Dutch round. Alvaro Bautista sweeping across into second place. Sam Lowes has not made a good start this time. He's already dropped 3 or 4 places back. Bautista challenging Toprak Razgatlioglu, and this does a massive favour as far as the Ducati factory are concerned. And Razgatlioglu beginning to go backwards. Gardner coming through into second place. Locatelli smoking his way to a stop in towards turn number 1.
He's very vulnerable straight away. He's got those harder tyres, but he also knows he has to manage a long race here, 21 laps. By the end of yesterday's race, he was 3 or 4 seconds a lap off the pace.
Razgatlioglu again struggling to get the bike stopped. More of the same from what we saw from him in race 1, but this time there's a big train of riders queuing up behind him, desperate to make up places.
Bulga's starting to come back into this lead group.
He's up into 7th position ahead of Michael van der Mark. Nicolo Bulliger hoping to make the swing in his favour, and he does come through into turn 16, so Bulliger making rapid progress now. Locatelli back in front of Remy Gardner, so those two have had a good couple of goes swapping and changing places. Sam Lowes now makes his move into the chicane in front of the Geert Timmer stand, and a change of position for the race lead. So Alvaro Bautista loses out to Andrea Locatelli, who's a lap ago. This time he is a lot closer, and through into turn 6 comes Nicolo Bulliger, relegating Andrea Locatelli down to second place. Gardner's through on Bautista. Bautista recovers the place, but Gardner has the inside into De Strummen. Nicolo Bulliger now well and truly in control. The new fastest lap last time around broke him away 9/10 of a second clear of Andrea Locatelli. Alex Lowes here closing up on Ika Lecuona. Lecuona passed him a couple of laps ago into
Oh,
Bulliger! Nicolo Bulliger from the race lead! And we wonder whether that's the same mechanical problem that cost him the Superpole race. And an opportunity for Andrea Locatelli to win his first World SBK race. He leads. Razgatlioglu down to 8th place. Andrea Locatelli in his 153rd start for Yamaha is a World SBK winner in Assen.
Finally, after a long time, I never stopped to believe, keeps pushing on this way for sure until the end.